Yeah, dude.
The 10 craziest surprise gifts I've ever received from fans. After one of my shows in a comedy club in 2014, a fan went to his car and came back with a black widow spider. People gathered around, everybody's excited. I'm like, I gotta do something with this. Let me put it in my mouth. Of course, Scott Randolph, being a little bitch-ass pussy, says like,
don't do it.
And I remember being so mad because Scott didn't get good footage of it coming out of my mouth. So one could speculate it was never even in there. But it was. It was December of 2016, and this guy tells me that he has a bottle of my urine, which he had been saving since 2002. 13 years ago, I gave you a bottle of my piss?
You did. It's seen better times.
Of course, that piss came out of me at a time when I was chock full of drugs. So I got a drug test to try to find out what drugs specifically were in the piss. But sadly, I guess drugs don't last in the urine for over a decade. Oh, that's disappointing as fuck. This fan, who's actually become a friend of mine, met up with me at one point, and he said, hey, I tracked down this Boston Bruins hat and Gorilla Biscuits shirt that you were wearing in your 10th grade school photo. That's what gave me the idea to recreate that photo. And I think that's like the first side-by-side photo recreation I ever did for my social media. I think this one should be like #1 on the list. The fucking ramp rat. A fan tracked this down. They said it took forever to find it, but it's the same skateboard that was my first skateboard in 1985. I long ago lost the original one, but you wouldn't know that because I recreated that fucking photo too. This one is not a case of somebody finding a replacement of something from my past. They actually brought me my old filing cabinet, which I had left in some box or something. Like all kinds of relics have come out of this and been in my YouTube videos. Like the note my sister left me about clown college. Cool arrest reports, the actual stories that I wrote in jail, you know?
So they just found this and they like rummaged through it and then
it wasn't okay.
Shit, this is Stevo's?
It wasn't a random fan. It was somebody who had worked for me and like years later they found it. Fuck it, this one should be the #1 because this was just loaded with irreplaceable stuff that was gold. This is definitely a quick one, but it was a big deal. A fan gave me my own wallet. I had left it in a restaurant, and when they found it, they recognized me on the ID. They shot me a DM, and I was like, oh my God. And I went racing to meet them, and I couldn't have been more grateful. The last time I was on tour in New Zealand, a fan came up after the show and offered to give us a free day at this place called what?
Boom Rock.
Boom Rock. Scott's gonna tell you about it.
Turns out it's this big fucking compound where we went and shot clay pigeons over the ocean.
Paul!
We had a BMW like race course, 316 down the mountainside.
We were racing cars. We were fucking throwing axes. Golfing.
It cost like $20,000 a day. That was like really one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Speaking of New Zealand, I'm coming back, baby. Australia and New Zealand, February and March. Boom. Now for the coup de gras. This right here, my buddy Eli. It is his semen. Each color is a different load. He literally blue loads all over this and then sprinkled glitter. Come on. That is the dopest fucking piece of art ever. David Cho did that one of Wendy just out of nowhere for no reason. Dude, I'm just gonna show a bunch of fan art now. Look at that fucking pencil art, dude. This picture of me and Lux gets me stoked. Look at these fucking...
Oh yeah, those are the brothers in Phoenix. The twin brothers did that, right?
I think we covered the coolest stories for surprise gifts from fans. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. And thank you. Yeah.